Hey everyone, Glenn Younes again here for my reoccurring video blog on PressBoxOnline.com here in the REI 360 HMB studios, at least for this one show. Ravens, Browns, Baltimore, M&T Bank Stadium, Week 5. Is it a must-win for the Baltimore Ravens? Well, I think Thursday night, of course, beating the Steelers in Pittsburgh was a must-win. Is this one, both 1-3 teams, a must-win for the Ravens to at least keep their season alive? Feel like after 5 weeks, they're 2-3 on the year? Yes, absolutely. All right, so how do we break this game down with no Campanaro, no Steve Smith? What are they going to do? Well, the good news for the Baltimore Ravens is the one thing they did prove in Week 4 against the Steelers Thursday night in Pittsburgh is that Justin Forsett is at least for 1 week alive and well, and you have to game plan and scheme against him. With 150 yards on 27 carries for Justin Forsett, it makes the offense at least a little balanced on paper and in the film study when the Cleveland Browns defense are looking at, okay, we can't just load up and say, you're not going to beat, hey, we don't even need to stop the run. You can't beat us on the ground, so beat us through the air and you don't have any weapons. At least the run game proved that you have to keep that honest. So that's good news. Bad news is, where are the targets coming from for Joe Flacco? Conventional wisdom is Baltimore's probably the better team. Baltimore's at home, so you pick the Ravens. And then the next thought on that is, who's the better quarterback? Well, clearly Joe Flacco's the best quarterback by a long shot, so you want to go there. Who's the best defense? Well, the Browns are dinged and dented. Hayden's dinged and dented. What is it? A finger and a ribs, and Gibson and Desmond Bryant may play. I mean, so they're very dinged and dented. I think the Ravens' pass rush is very lacking. That's not like a radical thought by just me. Secondary played pretty well. They really held big plays from Vic and the Steelers. If you think about the Browns, you're not scared of them. Their running back that they got from Cincinnati, Turbin, he may be healthy this week as well. That will go in with Crowell and their other rookie running back. He could be a threat, but I'm not real worried about the Browns because I think the Browns are the Browns. They're the Browns that we always thought they would be. I like the Ravens in Week 5 at home at M&T Bank Stadium. I like the Ravens to get to 2-3 and at least feel like they have a shot. And then, at San Francisco, at Arizona, home against San Diego in Week 8, and then they're buying Week 9. I'm looking on my little cheat sheet over here. They got to get to 2-3 against the Browns. If and when they do that, go out to San Francisco, beat a bad 49ers team, all of a sudden they're 3-3, and here we go. And by the way, winning the division against the Steelers, winning the division against the Browns, all of a sudden you feel like your head's above water with that loss against Cincinnati. Cincinnati's probably one of the best offenses in the league and certainly the best team in their division. So, in our division, in the division. So with that said, Ravens win, they beat the Browns, and they beat them. I want to say they beat them pretty handily. I think they're feeling the flow. They have that mini bye that they're coming off of, that Thursday night win against the Steelers. Crazy play calling for both coaches in that game, so maybe everyone gets a chance to settle down here, including the Ravens. I think they're feeling themselves in a good way, in a real way, in the right way. 2 sacks from Zadarius Smith, so maybe he can get around and get at the quarterback a little bit. Maybe Doomerville can wake up a little bit more. Will Smith, I think, got a sack on a safety blitz. I like the Ravens. I'm talking it out loud with you. This is how I like to do it on my show, guys. The #GY show. I'll say Ravens handily. I will. I don't think they're a huge scoring team, the Ravens. So 24-16. How's that? I think that's a handle. 24. You know what? I'm going with it. 24-16 Ravens. What's your score? What's your thoughts? Subscribe, share, retweet, guys. We're getting this show big. We're bringing on advertisers. We're pushing it viral. It's getting a lot of traction in the marketplace. We need you to do it. Nobody is doing this kind of stuff. This is our show. Let's get interactive. I've already put your questions from Twitter and Facebook into past podcasts. We'll continue to do that. What are your thoughts? Share, tweet, subscribe. Let's get this thing going in a big way. Ravens 24-16 over the Browns in Week 5. You heard it here first. Thank you to our sponsor, CarBiz, by the way. Check them out online. CarBiz.com on all their social platforms at CarBiz. For PressBoxOnline.com is where this blog is living. I'm Glenn Younes. Till next time, I'll talk to you.